Fireball. We actually haven't seen Namefireball on this stream at all, so I have no idea what to expect from him. But we saw earlier today, I think Syrup is the other person who is likely to win this unless Namefireball is playing absurd. Because Syrup has been playing absolutely ridiculously today. His pressure and movement has been ridiculous. His combos have been out of this world. Like, he is playing phenomenally today, so...
I've been saying it since the beginning. This is OG's, like, Smash 4 Fox. It's a 50-50 vortex, 95% of the game. You get caught by dash attack, get caught by down tilting, or you just get caught out of the air like that and get absolutely destroyed in the Namefireball. I have not seen before, but I'm going to remember the name today.
Yeah, he is not a Slash. I forget what region he's from, but I know I've played him before. He is a very solid, notable player. Offline as well before COVID stuff happened. I want to say... He's not from Canada, I think one maybe MDVA? But yeah, right now he's showing off like, hey, I got top 8, bro. Pay attention to me and these sick attacks. Look at this movement right here. Bro, this entire stage is his. Ness does not have any real stage here.
Yeah, like, zone breaking capabilities are so good with Greninja on wide or small stages. And for someone like Ness, who needs to kind of, like, play the short hop game, put pressure on, and then use an air dodge usually, but not there, is going to die. Once again, I am so impressed so far by the way Namefireball has completely shut down all of Syrup's landing options.
Yeah, and that's like... You know, we talk about versus DK, your game plan is, like, edge guard him so he dies. When you're fighting Ness, your game plan is keep him from landing and edge guard him so he dies. Keep him like in the corner, let him not move around because his hitboxes, a lot of the sun destroying aren't massive at all.
Dibuzz, over under, what do you think? Air dodge breathe with a side B is gonna be the last KO?
Oh, I think it's gonna have one of these games, but not.
I think it's 100% gonna happen. He's conditioning air dodge so hard with these sports matches right now. He's absolutely gonna catch a landing with a side B at some point.
Oh
or he's just gonna catch another landing with that up smash.
It's just the juggle, right? It was just up smash. Get below Syrup, let Syrup swing and whip and up smash again. That's, you know, that's something Greninja's so good at. And if your opponent doesn't realize that, doesn't know how to deal with it. Because it looks like right now Syrup is just completely lost here.
This Greninja is so good that it summons Stroder. What's going on, Stroder? I am so thoroughly impressed. Like I said, a big reason why I actually like the online scene is because there's so many players who couldn't travel or people who we just can't see enough. Because we're so hyper-focused on our top 50s, our people who regularly win, we don't get to see a lot of these talented players that like, other people may know, but we didn't. And now look at Namefireball, showing exactly why I complain about this character and nobody ever complains about Greninja. This character is so good.
And this character is so rare, I would say. Like, everyone knows this character is good, especially offline, but like, especially in the online meta. I feel like a Greninja player, I don't like playing Greninja online personally. I tried learning it for a little bit. I feel like a lot of Greninja players kind of aren't really making these bracket rounds. I'm not sure how much they're actually entering, so this is a really cool sight to see. Not only a Greninja player, but one playing so well. He looks so, like, smooth with everything he's doing, and the mix-ups and the reads and the punishes are just perfect.
Yeah, efficiency is the name of the game, and he is doing it perfectly. I really like the way Namefireball is playing. They are really just keeping it to... And we've seen Syrup many times before. Syrup is no slouch. Like, they understand how to catch their combos, landings, and do stuff like that. And no down air is not going to KO just yet, but that would have been an amazing start to this game.
Yeah, right there. Even at 62%, and it sends a message. It's like, hey, you want last game? But bro, I have some of the sickest combos and setups you're ever gonna see. Don't you dare sleep on me. And I like a lot of damage here, potentially not quite. But Greninja is at kill percentage from back there near the corner potentially. And thank you so much for the GOAT for giving me a sub to ESAM. Sub-hype supporting the stream. Let's go.
Let's go. Every single bit helps out the buzz in the community to keep these things going. Always appreciate it. And, you know, we get to see more competitors like this. Like, I am very, very happy with the way that Syrup has been adjusting. You see that Syrup is trying to just put out a lot of object coverage hits now, trying to keep Namefireball grounded, and a great job covering what is a hitboxless recovery with that up smash.
Yep, and the thing about that is, like, even if you don't get the first kill on like up smash, you can just keep doing it because Greninja doesn't have like the way to like go around the side and recover high. He's a fastballer. I think Name actually burned his double jump earlier there, so that's almost like guaranteed kill as long as you execute it right. Oh, I like that. Hold him down to hit the prone burst and then grab ledge. It's very hard to punish that. You don't have like a really big down air.
Yeah, underutilized, but something you don't do too much. But when you do pull it out, it's such a good tactic. Because especially with a character, I mean, you got the counter from Greninja as well. You're not going to see it too often, but it can punish PK Thunder too as well. So it's a good job of kind of saying, hey, back off. I'm going to make you do something stupid next time. Maybe try and counter because you think I'm going to up B, and then you just go to ledge for free.
Yep. Thank you so much for the bit flump. But yeah, I mean, you look at this right now, like there's so many baits from Syrup. Baits from Syrup, baits from Name. But I really want to talk about just how good Syrup has been with the platformers and using that position. PK Fire is that having almost gone like uncontested, right? Oh, catches regular gap at 75 and he
Dash
died.
attack, so good, so good. The dash attack, the down tilt, the pressure. Look at that time, not going for an air dodge read, actually just waiting for some type of action afterwards. That was smart. And going high to adjust around it. It didn't work, unfortunately, because it got called by the jump and then answered right back. Syrup answering so well in this game.
This is a fast pace. I'll be honest, it's hard to keep up with this game. So much is happening so quickly. Both players. Oh, look at that whiff punish. And one thing I noticed is that we talked about the whiff punishing game from Greninja and Name, but it's been really noticeable for kills, especially where I feel like Name has these reads and saves them specifically for like these big punishes. Like that almost!
Yeah, once again, just waiting for the air dodge. He's got, like, Namefireball has an understanding of the defensive habits of Syrup. And this is something we talk about all the time. Defensive habit control is so much more important than flowchart. And if you can get a hold of that, almost getting the drag down back here, trying to look for maybe a trip. I don't know if that actually tripped there, but that would have been a good call out. Good calls out, not going to get the KO there. And no high jump pushes you away.
And honest, I thought Syrup was going to win that game at the start, to be honest, because Syrup was doing so well, but like, Namefireball really, flew like way past Syrup at the end and just took this lead and absolutely demolishes that last recovery. There's not much you can do if you're Syrup there. You're going low, you're forcing yourself to up B. He might have got with the direction in the moment. He might have just had no other options. I think he got back here to have his double jump at some point. I could be wrong. So, good stuff for a Name, though. Really just recognizing the situation he's in and destroying Syrup before he had a chance to recover.
Yeah, which is crazy because of how well Syrup played in that game, and Namefireball still played exactly as clean as the first game. And we didn't really see too many attempts to go off stage in those first two stocks. It was mostly just conditioning air dodges in to get either the dash attack into fair or the forward smash. But that time, Namefireball showed, hey, don't forget, I know how to deal with this recovery. And now Syrup has to play that much more afraid of that, potentially going into this next game.
Yeah, now it is 2-0 in favor of Name, so like Syrup needs to figure something out and figure something big out. Because he needs to get a reverse 3-0 to stay in winner side bracket. He's going back to the same stage he went before on. I did like the platform with the side Bs. I do think Name has started to adjust that by just not being positioned for like run off side B or platform when side B is incorrect.
Yeah, I want to see a lot more what we just saw a second ago. Like, just empty hopping in front and trying to bait movement and just put good option coverage out. Ness is so good at just putting out that short hop in there, putting out the PK Fire to bait approach. That is how you have to shut down Namefireball. That way you could go in and the later stocks, so it makes it a bit more, like, at least a little bit more comfortable for you. But that is not what you want to do. Don't land right in front of Greninja like that.
And just like that was like 80 or 90. He just did shield drop down tilt because I guess he expected Syrup to not swing at hitting a shield or something. And man, Name's not even close to death percent, right? Like you can edge guard for Ninja. We haven't seen Syrup get like super early edge guards or kills anything. Even now, like Name is at 125 and still looking pretty healthy, to be honest.
Yeah, like, I think one of the main kill options that you have here, if you're Syrup, is you're going to be looking for a short hop up air or something along the lines of that, or maybe a throw at the ledge if you can get it. But now, this is just all favorable trades for Fireball. At every given point, he's been able to get some extra damage for Syrup interacting. There you go, though. That up smash is going to cover it.
Yeah, but look.
Oh, down tilt jab blocks. This is such big damage. Gonna capitalize so big. Oh my god, what do you do? It doesn't come. Doesn't finish it. Looking for air dodge in. Possibly after that, that would have been an amazing stock for Syrup, but still brings it back to 96%. There we go. Looking for the jump from ledge, and dash attack's still not going to do it yet.
Oh my god, that's good. Think of this. That was all one string, 100+% into one upper killing, and suddenly, if you're a Name, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna win this easily 3-0, nothing crazy, and then suddenly Syrup is up in game 3 out of nowhere.
This is the Syrup we've known, we've come to know. That the big combo damage, the big pressure, it's so good. That forward throw, if that's actually a solid DI mix up in a little bit longer, it doesn't matter though. It is, you get hit by the fair. You got the forward throw kills, you got the up throw kills at high enough percent. But last stock potentially for Syrup on winner's side. That's a jump call and was looking for an air dodge or recovery down. Gonna get the jab block. Is this gonna be enough?
Yep.
Good fly!
The jab block into side B, side B. Even though Syrup was DIing, Name is DIing, he might have been able to SDI that bit better, but Greninja is such a fast fall that like getting away from that is difficult. And you know, the forward smash hits a little bit higher than you would think based on just how it hit Name, like kind of in the air, and dude, he died. He started like,
yeah.
I think that Nair that put him into a tech chase situation was like at 30% it hit him.
Yeah, that was perfectly executed by Syrups. Gotten that twice. Last time didn't close it out, but that time getting it exactly where it needed it. And you're 100% right. In case anybody was wondering, like, hey, is that escapable? Yeah, but if you're a fast faller, much more difficult because you got to SDI out, and that makes it so much harder when you have Syrup who is right on top of that combo to get the follow-up PK fire. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with it at that point. That was well played. I'm so glad we get another game out of this.
Forward now, what stage for Name though? Probably something like PS2, right? Or Town, maybe even FD.
You said DSR was on, right? So there's the Town pick, because Fireball did win on PS2 the first game.
Yeah, I mean, this is like just a really good stage for Greninja, but DSR is off actually. There's only 6 stages.
Oh, okay, I thought you said it was on. Excuse me.
Yeah, it might be. It's always off for this. Just simple. Oh my God, yeah. Eventually, there should be a stop. Oh. Wow. No, he did not. He just mashed up B when he got hit at one of those, and so there's not time for Syrup to actually interrupt that if he doesn't get the last hit of the down smash. And with that said, it's not like he's in a great spot. He's back at the ledge now at kill percent. But hey, yeah, it's something.
Oh, that's a jump. Now you're going to be forced to probably air dodge in and not going to get covered, though. That was actually one of the few times we've seen Namefireball actually give up in air dodge. But it doesn't really matter because now we're at 84%. Gets the up smash, and we're right back to even.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, you know, all those forward air pressure, it's not something we've seen Name do too much, is spacing forwards and kill percent. But he does it there, and he conditions Syrup to land in front of him. And he just forward smashes the landing, right? And there's so many times where Syrup's lack of range and almost impatience on landing on stage has costed him stocks versus Name, who's just letting him like put himself in bad spots.
I am glad that Syrup finally caught on to where Name, like that zone breaking dash attack is so good. It's such a good burst option. It leads to so much, and Syrup finally got a bait to get a stock there. But now you better dip. Get out of there fast. If you're starting to get vortexed by Greninja like so, you're gonna have a very rough time.
I mean, I don't think Syrup has any jump stuff, right? Yeah, he has to recover. Doesn't get 2 frames. Just jumping on stage gets away freely, but that could have been a stock, but that bounce smash timed a little bit better. And maybe Syrup went, Name with like an edge guard with back air, up here or something, and that's a kill anyway, so it doesn't even matter. 83% the downs are hit out, I think.
Yeah, and that was still, like you saw, Syrup had to correct DI, trying to go towards the left-hand side to get away, but even still, that KO power is so strong. And we're back to the same spot as before. Can Syrup get something really big, possibly go for an edge guard? No, actually decides to back off because they were out of position, and that might actually lead to cost.
No double jumps.
That's a jump! I told you, I knew it was coming at some point, but it didn't hit.
He did try, though. Honestly, he went a little bit lower with that, or if he just went low in general, that was a kill. We want to end with style, you know? He says he's up 2 stocks to 1. He's feeling very confident, might as well. Yeah, back here, Syrup has very few options left, right? He has to double jump at a certain time. He has to tech this. He techs this, and he's gonna live! Honestly, you know what Nick could have done? He could have purposely went into the up B, like, ball, and absorbed.
How are you
with that said, doesn't matter right now. That's a kill!
Oh, yeah, there's the Hydro Pump again, getting in there just at the very last second. I have no idea how Syrup lived the back air before. The believers still had a chance, but not anymore.
The tiniest little thing of water, by the way, like that was like one spat of water just hit him, and it says